No pretending, I don't fabricate or fantasize. Before I execute, I meditate and strategize. Send your mama roses, hold the pain to passerby. I get the bread, that's the only way I'm pacified.
Carolina born from a Carolina breed. Welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.
Yo!
What up, though?
What's happening? Hey, it's the Sweet Podcast, man. Sound, wisdom, examining everyone's perspective. It's your boy Yadda. I got my homegirl with me.
LT.
I got my homeboy with me.
Sock, what up?
Man, hey, we about to crank it up for y'all today, man. We got some special shit going on.
Paul Bunyan here.
Let me see. Let me see what we gonna talk about today, man. The subject is gonna be the power of YouTube. What y'all think about that?
Power of YouTube.
The power of YouTube. The power of YouTube. The reason why I say the power of YouTube is because a couple of episodes ago I made a comment about holding my cell phone up, and I was like, man, we got like all knowledge known to man in the palm of our hands. Leo was quick to correct me and say, well, almost, and he was correct, you know what I mean? But I think for the most part, when you're trying to take care of something, I don't care what it is, I like to call it, give yourself a YouTube degree. Do some research, especially if you're a visual learner, you know what I mean, like I am. So to bring light to this, I want to say, I wouldn't have had the idea for the podcast if it wasn't for YouTube. And like in researching is how I figured out kind of what I needed, what I didn't need, and I'm a testament to saying, yeah, it can officially work for you.
I'm a YouTube fan. I mean, I think that's my go-to. Every time I want to start something or learn something new, I always check out YouTube or go towards the subject and figure out who's the best YouTube channel to go to.
Mm-hmm.
It's always my go-to.
Well, I mean, shit, I don't know anybody that isn't on YouTube unless they just don't have internet access or don't, man, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with the internet stuff now, that technology now, like,
Yeah.
They probably still got dial-up phone and all that, you know what I'm saying?
I
Too.
don't know, man. Even old folks on YouTube now.
But that's what I was
dad be
saying. I'm like,
watching.
unless it's just somebody to that
Yeah.
extent, yeah,
I mean,
everybody
with
on
smart
YouTube.
TVs, YouTube is always accessible.
I mean, it's free. So what the
Yeah,
hell
too.
would, like, I'm being honest with you, like, if you ain't had no damn cable, no nothing else, and you just was entertaining yourself on YouTube, are you straight?
Oh, these some very strong points y'all bringing up. I ain't never really thought about. I mean, of course it's free. Well, it's not really free because you gotta have Wi-Fi, but it's free in the sense that when you're on Wi-Fi, you ain't got to pay nothing to get the information.
That's true.
Exactly.
And
Like you ain't got to sign up for it. You ain't got to do none of that kind of stuff.
Okay, you got something you was gonna say?
I was saying, my dad on YouTube heavily, like he like watching swing dance videos.
Oh, okay, word.
So I found out even more what YouTube had to offer, and then he watched stuff like going to different cities and people driving around in the city. I'm like, I didn't even know that even exists on YouTube, but anything possible.
Oh shit, everything on YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie,
thing.
like everything on YouTube other than some freaking, you know, something that just, you know, like some wild ass shit, you know, some porno ass shit. That shit ain't on no YouTube or something like
I
that.
don't know, man. If you got kids, you know that them little YouTubes with the cartoons, they be putting little snippets in it.
Different shit going on with the cartoons. You gotta watch that. You definitely gotta watch that, man. Make sure you're on YouTube Kids or whatever. But another testament I can think of too is I took a trip to Cali here recently. Well, it was a few months back. It was last August, and I saw a lot of people with GoPros on they like driver's side window. And I asked my partner who I was visiting, like, yo, hey, what's up with these GoPros on these people's window pointing inside the car? And it was just what you were saying. Some people like to watch other people drive around in other cities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So these boys really getting a revenue stream just strictly off of YouTube. So I mean, I'm here to tell you that too. Like whatever you got going on, especially the skill set, it wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in a camera and start you a YouTube channel because it might be somebody out there that's looking for that information. And
you don't even got to invest in a camera. You can use your phone. It's like the best tool ever.
Yeah. So power
you set it up where it's recording you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Power of
Down
YouTube
below.
is huge.
Got a little stand that you could put your camera on with a little light, and then bam, you got a camera with lighting.
Like you said, you can make money on YouTube. You can find out how to do stuff off YouTube to make money off you. You know what I'm saying? To make money, not necessarily off YouTube, but just how to make money in life. Like I said, you can find out any information that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, get your degree.
Matter of fact, what you said you had going on, you was thinking about? YouTube. It was something YouTube related.
Oh yeah, talking about as far as like looking to sell stuff online.
There it is. Yeah, and you looking
get in the online.
I mean, I know you ain't just relying on YouTube, but you just kind of getting your feet wet with the information.
Yeah, and most definitely, like I said, exactly. Doing research before you invest any money into it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing too. I also want to say, like, I'm not sitting here saying YouTube is 100% with whatever you learn. You know what I mean, or whatever's available.
Just an introduction.
Exactly, and I feel like if it's 20% bullshit for your subject, it's at least 80% real shit. You just got to know what to type in and how to research it. You know what I mean? And it's definitely on there.
I feel like it's also an introduction to stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I guess the little woke movement get you a little introduction into your history and different ways of seeing things. So
Absolutely.
I'm a YouTube fan.
Yeah, you can get educated. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to watch. You know what I'm saying? What you looking up, because obviously people put out false information. Everybody they're posting up videos on professors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So you definitely got to do your research with that. But it's a lot of information to partake in there.
It's something else I can speak to. I'm not gonna say the channel name, but there's some channels on there where let's say I had to look up something when I was in school, and it might have been something like the Kush Empire, right? So I had to search that real fast. And while I'm researching it, I'm a visual learner, so I decided I was gonna go to YouTube. I type it in. It's all types of classes that can, or videos that can pretty much compact everything you learn in a semester in like 15 minutes.
So would you say it's like the Cliff Notes?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like New Age Cliff Notes.
I feel like for whatever subject, if you're in school,
that's it.
YouTube is a cheat code for your success, because any subject that's on there, you can go in there and get some I want to say like information that'll help your foundation grow in that subject. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely, man.
New Age Cliff Notes.
But like I said, I mean now, man, like I said, it's at the tip of your finger. You know what I'm saying? Just the information and stuff. It's just like, how lazy are you? And don't get me wrong. It seems to me now, because everything is so much right there and then, people are even more lazier now.
But what's so crazy is you can even go on YouTube to learn how not to be lazy.
And this is the thing I want to point out too. It's not so much lazy as it is we distracted. As a society, I feel like we got so many different things and so many different apps that we can use on our phone that takes away from our 24 hours in a day. So I just want to try to challenge the people watching the podcast, like, to use your phone to try to better your knowledge on whatever weakness you might have. You know what I mean? It might be something you come across in the daytime. Do some research on it. Somebody get to talking about it and you don't really know what's going on. When you get some spare time, just watch a video or two on it. You'll be surprised how much that can expand your knowledge over the course of time.
I mean, not only that, they even got where you could, like, someone reads a book to you online. So if you want to catch up on a book.
Oh my God, I didn't even speak on the audio book.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. Again, being a visual learner or auditory learner, like, they help you out a lot, because it's some books that, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of daunting when you see it, because it say, to finish this book, you're gonna have to kind of dedicate. I know one of the books I read, it was like 9 hours or 13 hours or something like that. But what I find out is the videos was broken up into chapters. You ain't gotta sit here and go through the whole process at one time. You have to just pause it, watch this video. And one thing about an audio book, once you get into listening to audio books, they become movies. At least for me. Because I know exactly where I stopped at and where to pick up from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's like, you might want to try that out too. That's a great point, the audio book shit.
Also, the fact that, like, if you're the type of person that, you know, like you say, you're real distracted because you're just always on your phone, you know what I'm saying, doing different things and that's just your world. Now, you can sit back and, you know, monetize that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can go on YouTube and realize, like, you know what, this is what I like to do. Let me figure out how I can make this into a living, make this into a career.
If you some type of influencer, absolutely, man. That's a great point.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, YouTube will show you all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You need to, because it was one time I remember on Twitter there was something going around saying, how much is your Twitter account worth? And at the time, I wasn't really on that, but some people was like putting in that information that was giving them like a dollar amount.
Oh.
Yeah, based on
followers.
for the amount of followers and your influence with your followers.
Yeah.
A little, it's more like how much interaction you have with your followers. It's
That's
more
true.
than just the numbers. So it's little things like that can play in algorithms that
I mean, it's like a popularity contest. I look at it like, you know,
That's basically what it
that's
is.
how I kind of look at it. Like, you know, if you're real popular, then that means somebody looks at that like, hold up, now you're this popular, that's this many followers.
Well, we can get it
That means
from
I can
these
sit back and
many
use that because so many people are viewing you. You know what I'm
You're
saying? For whatever
influencer.
reason, you're not just an influence, but let me just sit back and like, hey, look, can I advertise something? You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
an influencer.
and you wear my shirt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wear my hat, you know, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Whatever in there, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, monetize it.
Word, man. Inspirational wise, man, what y'all got for inspiration? Lee, man, give me some inspirational light.
On YouTube?
No, not on YouTube, just that.
I get my inspiration from YouTube too.
Hey, you right. Speaking of which, let me tell y'all about this. This is what we'll talk about for inspiration. I know Lee on it, but I don't want to sit here and say that it works 100%, but it's worth it if you find yourself down in the dumps. It's something on YouTube that's saying listen to your music at 432 megahertz, and if you go to YouTube and type in 432 MHz. And then type in whatever else you're looking for, it'll be tuned to that. And that, on a spiritual level,
Helps out, yeah.
it's supposed to help with like removing bad energy.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I have like issues sleeping, I always go to like a meditation. I go straight to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I get me a meditation song or some chimes or something and play that because I got like 8-hour videos.
8-hour video.
And then that put me to sleep.
With the black screen.
Mm-hmm. I'm a YouTube fan.
Yeah, I indulge in YouTube to get rid of myself.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So inspiration wise, we done hit it with that. What we got on the hip hop side?
Well, I know we just,
What
you know, we was just
listening
watching
to?
Royce the 5'9". Had a freestyle.
Oh,
What?
man.
Oh, that was on LA Leakers. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Royce the 5'9" is upper echelon
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah. He bringing me back.
Lyrical.
He
Yeah.
taking me back. He brought me back.
That I ain't gonna lie, man. That freestyle was killer because it was bar upon bar upon bar, and he really showed how easy it was for him. Like,
Yeah,
the shit was simple.
It almost looked like he wasn't gonna
Effortless.
stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like,
This is what I do.
it was effortless. Like I said, that's one of the best freestyles I've heard in some years, man. Just
I
being
agree.
honest with you, man. That's one of
Yeah.
the best I've heard in some years.
I got a couple people I'm gonna put Leo on, just let him listen to their freestyles because it's only a few that's really fucking with niggas rapping on that level, dog.
Well, quick question. Is his skill gonna like flow over to a radio hit?
No.
Is he gonna
Unfortunately not.
suffer from the same, like a Cassidy disorder?
He already has, unfortunately, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all remember, but Royce the 5'9" was one of the members of Slaughterhouse with Joe Budden. So he ain't new. He been known for wrecking
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? But it just,
Ooh.
he done went his own separate path and he done kind of figured out how he want to attack the mic. And in doing that, to me, he done perfected his craft. Because he got a couple of freestyles over the past, I say 3-4 years that's, obviously he got talent. But this last one, man, it's almost like he done straight up perfected this shit. Like it's real.
But to
Yeah,
me,
but
that kind of to me distinguishes between like why Lil Wayne is such a real big artist in comparison to somebody like obviously Royce the 5'9". his skill level is on that same level as Lil Wayne, but Wayne was able to sit back and take that into like, I can make an album though with this skill set and sit back and like switch up a little things. It ain't necessarily because see, one thing about the freestyle I say, me, you know what I'm saying, we respect it and a lot of people respect it, but if you're to sit back and pump something like that in the club or just on the radio, it's gonna go over a lot of people's heads.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it was just too much.
Today.
Yeah,
especially today. It's bar overload.
It's too much thinking.
See, but that's why I look like Wayne. You know, Wayne is the type of genius that can sit back and change, you know, that. Because he could sit back and go in there and freestyle on that level. But then he's able to sit back and tone it down and turn it into a song and come up with a nice hook with it where it is a hit then. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of those people aren't able to correlate that, like a Pat Poops or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, like a Black Thought. You know, that's why they're not as big of an artist.
That's what I'm saying.
On the you know, on the music scene, as far as like, you know what I'm saying?
Cassidy,
even though their skill level is impeccable.
And to me, it ain't. That's almost a Nas complex. You know what I mean? Like Nas got that hit. Nas got the hit with
his first
him and Lauryn
album.
Hill, him and Diddy. You know what I mean? These are the record breakover songs. But other than that, Nas is an underground type lyricist. Like niggas want a certain level of lyrics from Nas.
But I think he was able to figure it out for a while too. He was able to figure it out for a while. I felt like he was able to. He was
Give me another song. I can't think of another song.
Over.
Only song I can think of is him and Lauryn Hill. Can I Rule the World?
Well, him and
oh, like you only think about his first album. It was like
I know I can't.
I know which one you're talking about. The one with the little kids. Yep. But that one they had the appeal. Diddy
had
though.
A little street appeal.
Well, yeah, it had street appeal. But I'm talking about that Diddy crossover. That Diddy crossover mainstream. That's what we saying. Like Nas is really kind of one of those type rappers. But he managed to give you a couple songs every night.
He did.
Yeah. But I mean, I ain't gonna even say everything. You know. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Though I get what you're saying to get to that level of making a song. Like a Jay-Z. But I think he had his hits though.
He got his hits.
Where these people don't have their hits.
Jay-Z did it. That's what makes Jay-Z. Because to me, those level of lyrics and then being able to dumb it down to a song that you can like vibe to in the club.
It's a skill.
It's a skill. And Jay-Z definitely got Jay-Z. Like everybody else who kind of got that upper level, that upper echelon of lyricism about them, they can't really dumb it down for lack of better time. Excuse me, bro. And with that coronavirus needs, it's time to close.
They said it's coming now.
Yeah, we got to duck it, man. Hey, that's one thing. Let's speak on that real fast. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the show, but we vibing. I'm just curious.
Let's go there.
What you think about the coronavirus?
I think.
Like you better not want to catch that shit.
Right?
Right?
I don't know, man. It's kind of sketchy. Like they're saying that the U.S. need to go ahead and prepare for an outbreak. But I'm like, how is it going to come in if you had to corrective measures for it not to come in? And then this one lady, she brought up a good point. She was one of the survivors that was flown in, and there was some corona patients on the flight too. And she was like, yeah, they were like in their little plastic area, but what about the area above, like the air? Because you can't quarantine that on a plane.
I'm with you.
So it's going to be interesting how this going to like land down.
I'm glad I don't live in a big ass city.
That too.
Like,
I want to talk about it.
That too.
But I'm gonna tell you, them be gonna be the first ones, cause them be the ones that be having all them different people visiting and coming in and doing all that kind of stuff.
One thing I can say about being in Colombia,
we're not that diverse.
We're not that diverse.
We are, but we don't. It ain't coming in like you know what I'm saying.
We're slightly diverse, but here's the thing though. Like in New York, you can literally catch that shit on the subway.
Yeah.
Before in Washington D.C., you can literally catch that shit in a museum.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like in certain places where it seems like it's
somebody coming in right now with that shit in their damn system. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
So what we saying,
man, like from all these different countries and stuff. Man, that shit crazy, man.
So all right, so we gonna do this. We gonna do this thing right here.
I know. Corona hate the name.
Leo, what's your corona? Leo, what's your coronavirus?
Corona.
I got a question though, real shit. What's your coronavirus awareness level? How prepared are you to deal with this?
But
Well, honestly, I mean, all right, I'm prepared. I ain't gonna lie, I don't get sick,
You
so
got your
I ain't gonna lie
mask.
to you, man.
Got your
Nah, man,
mask.
I don't get
You
sick.
immune?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like, man, my body ready, man.
Okay.
Like,
Right.
you know
What's
what I'm
your
You know what's some
coronavirus
real-
preparedness?
you know what's some real mess?
Mm-hmm.
The flu, my homie, has killed 9,000 people this year alone.
The flu.
The flu. And
Not
we
corona
worried,
flu.
Not corona flu, just the flu that's floating around right now.
Damn.
And we worried about the coronavirus that only killed like 2,000 people so far.
You
Oh
get-
shit, that
you-
shit killed 40,000
you
in
get-
like China.
you get a flu shot?
2,000, I think it's like.
Man, they've been dumbing it down. I'm telling you, I've been hearing stories like, man, they ain't putting it out there. How many people really dying?
Man,
It's
I
like
don't know how many
40,000
people
people that
died
died in
of
China.
coronavirus.
But you know, 40,000 people in China is nothing.
It really is.
I mean, that's nothing, man. It's over
But
a
the
billion people right now.
9,000
40,000
was
people.
here in US.
40,000 people. I don't want 40,000 people to die nowhere, but I feel what you. I feel what you're saying.
What
But
you
they dumbing it
There's
down.
a lot of
They-
people in China.
Yeah, they dumbing it down. I'm telling you, man. They trying to dumb down the numbers and everything.
This is one of those situations where
You want to know what I'm
as
saying?
an American,
Yeah.
it just you gotta be prepared, man. You can't get out here and get in situations where you think everything's sweet.
Hey, man.
Stuff can hit the fan quick.
One spliff a day keep the evil away.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm
There
more
it is.
worried about the aftermath of this.
Hey,
Right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they better come up with a damn antidote, or they better come up with something.
I heard
I'm
another
talking
one,
about
though.
trade, like for people on medication, this affects them. For businesses, this affects them. Our stock
Man,
market.
this is,
already
I mean,
took
being
a hit.
honest, we ain't even look at it on that level. This might just be another way that somebody done release this thing. They about to come out with a drug that not gonna cure it all the way. That shit's just gonna
Slow
make it
that-
away.
slow
You
that
gotta
thing
keep
down,
taking
man.
that shit for so many years before it's out your system.
This is population control.
I'm telling you now.
Hey,
Oh,
it might be.
shit.
It might be.
You never know, man. I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
They
the
ain't taking
podcast
out,
just got real, man. This is where we going with the sweet, baby.
they ain't taking out towels now. They just, they doing it a different way.
Telling you,
2020.
Oh my
I'm telling
God,
you
this
now.
man said the P word, taking out the T word. My bad. But hey, this is a sweet podcast, man. Sound wisdom examining
Yes,
everyone's
sir. Yes,
perspective.
sir.
If you want that real straight down your throat, man, this where you come get it at. You know what I'm saying? I got my homegirl.
LT.
I got my homegirl.
Sock, what up?
Hey man, it's a pleasure to have y'all on board. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
And the like button.
Like that
And the
thing,
like
I'm
button.
telling you
And
now,
the
like
like
button.
thumbs up.
There it is, man. Sound wisdom is having everyone's perspective.
Respect.
No, like this shit.
Carolina breed, welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.